Wow, there it is. I'm sitting here just talking away. Didn't even have the microphone on. I look over and my mixer's not going. Well, good morning. Yeah, you know what? That was totally my bad. Today, May 27th through the 28th, is Drake Interplanetary. That's what I was just on about. But good morning to you all. Hope you guys are all doing well. My name is Bronco. This is our show. And normally we don't stream on the weekends, but they are doing the Invictus week. And they have a free fly event, as a lot of you guys know, if you're watching us on replay and all that stuff. Yeah, baby. You guys see what we got going on here. We do have the Drakes. Now, you will, as a new player, you will hear so many memes and so many different jokes about Drake ships. A lot of people, it's a love and hate. You either really, really love them or you really, really don't love them. What's going on there, Logan? How you doing this morning, buddy? But we decided to go ahead and stream today just because Drake is doing their little launch today. So we're going to get in the game and show you guys some of the stuff that they have. And of course, we'll look at it over the website and see what different things they have on the website for pledge, if that's something you're interested in doing. They do have the Buccaneer. I love the Buccaneer. It's got that Star Wars look to it. They got the Caterpillar, which is a cargo ship with different bulkheads in between, which you got to open each door to go in between. But it's different. I do like it. What's going on there, Hero Right Man? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon to you guys. Then you got the Corsair. Corsair packs a big punch with firepower, but it's slow as a bus. And then you got all the Cutlass series ships. The Cutlass Black, the Cutlass Blue, the Cutlass Red, the Cutlass Steel. I mean, if you go through each and every one of those, and most of us all know, but if you're watching on replay and or if you are a new player, the Cutlass Black is good for, in my opinion, a little bit of a cargo, a little bit of a firepower ship. Then you got the Cutlass Blue, which in the future, if they ever get to going into the direction of what? Yeah, what's going on, Tom Beckhauser? How you doing, buddy? Well, Tom, you know, today is the day. That's right, it is the day for Drake, right? So we did have to do a little bit of a stream today, but for the people in the future that are looking in the past on replay, on review, if you're looking and you want to know who Tom is, go ahead and check out his channel. There he is right there in the chat. But the Cutlass Blue, once again, that one, it has the interdiction that the pilot can control, unlike the Scorpius. Okay, this one the pilot can control. It's got a clear windshield. I love this clear windshield versus the pillars or the poles or the metal steel rods, whatever it is. But yeah, I love that right there. And then in the back of the ship, it's got different stuff like, you know, the personnel pods or whatever they're called, stasis pods. Then you got the Red, which is the medical ship. Very, very cool ship. I really like the Red because I'm a medical type of person in video games. I love it. Then you got the Steel. The Steel is supposed to be what? That big frontline pounce ship, right? It's supposed to really just get out there and show people who's boss. Let me go ahead and load into the server real quick so we can run over to where we're supposed to be going. And, yeah, we could show you guys for the people that are new or can't get in the game right now for whatever reason. Yeah, let's see here. Let's go ahead and load up, and we'll try EU this time. We have a lot of luck on the EU, okay? A lot of luck. Oh, there's my custom picture right there. I love that. It's got my name in the background. We took away the orange and the red and put the blue in the back. But anywho, let me go ahead and pull that back up there. But yeah, so the Cutlass Steel is supposed to be more of a frontline drop ship. It's got guns on the side. It's got guns in the front and the back. It is a good ship. I just don't see a lot of people using it. The Cutter, if you're new into getting the game and you're really wanting to, you know, test out something different than what normally people get, the Cutter's a cool little ship. It's got cargo in the back, and the thrusters, they move up and down. Pretty neat. The Dragonfly, another fun, you know, dual-person ship. I like that one a lot. The Herald, what is it supposed to be? One of the fastest ships in the game, but that being said, you don't see a lot of people use it because of the what? They don't have the, what's going on there, Jedi? They don't have the ability to do the data mining or whatever it's called that it's supposed to be doing. Then you got the Kraken, not out yet. That's a dream. The Privateer, not out yet. That's another dream. The Vulture, a very, very amazing ship. They just came out with the, what's it called? The gameplay loop of salvaging. And the Vulture is amazing. You can make a lot of money right now. You don't have to wait for prospecting and, you know, putting it in the forges and all that stuff. So, yeah, I love, love, love salvaging. Really, really cool ship. It's really slow, but it's good. But those are the ships for that right now. And it looks like the Daily Warbond Special is going to be the Corsair. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I do have the Corsair. I do like it. It's got the cargo in the back, but we'll show you guys all that stuff. Then they got all the pretty foo-foo stuff. Let me see here. Will they show us some pictures so you guys can see? That's a beautiful picture. I do like that. The wings move up and down and all kind of silly stuff. But let's go ahead and see if we got into the game. Boom, ba boom. We'll turn that music down just a little bit so we can run around. I'm not sure where we logged off at last night. We were trying to get in and do some different things, and yeah, the servers, the 30Ks lately have been just rough, which a lot of us know. But I want to say I'm somewhere over in Microtech, so we might have a little bit of a drive, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh no, we did end up back in Area 18. Wow, talk about luck. Oh boy. The Corsair is your favorite Drake ship? Yeah, man. I like it. I do. It's got the cargo in the back. I mean, you know, all the gun and power that you need. Hold on. What are you talking about? They have new skins out today. Hold on. We were gonna get over there. Where's the skins at? You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. Hold on, my guy. Where's the skins at? You can't talk about skins and I can't see them. Where? Where? Oh, where? You know, let's go ahead and do some of that right there. Let's stop that music and get into the Drake Con music real quick, right? We'll just turn it way down for your entertainment and mine as well, so I can talk during the whole thing, so no copyright. Can I link them? Send it to me, John Quaid, and I'll put it in the chat. Here we go. Oh, is this still going to be the same thing, or is it actually going to go to Defense Con? Come on. Send it to me in Discord, John Quay, or in Twitch. We had to turn the links off, just like the public chats. We had to do the same thing. We had to make it to our followers, because, you know, people were spamming stuff. I know it's not a popular opinion, and a lot of streamers don't like that, but you know what? We had to stop the bots somehow. We're not going to get any Drake stuff on their little video? On their little video at all? Okay, yeah, okay, looks like we are. Not very long, though, huh? It's just like, hey, come take the elevator ride. Okay. But I'm wanting to see the skins that you got there. You can send them any place you want. You can send them in Discord, send them to me in a message request, John Quaid. Let's see what you have here, buddy. Cutter Vulture skins. Get that music back on. Go. Oh, daddy. Oh, man. Oh, what are we seeing here on the screen? You guys know I can't do that. Oh, you know what? I think we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to, you know, obviously I like the different colors. I like that pyrite. Is that pyrite? Is that how you say that? Pyrite? I need somebody smart like Tom to tell me how to do something. Tom, how do you say that? Is it pyrite? Pyrite is nice. The black one is sick. Can we look at that a little bit closer? Oh, guys. Oh, guys. I like that a lot. Ooh. We might have to get a couple of those and do those on giveaways. Just that. And, you know, for the people that like the pink color, the carnival paint, yeah, we're going to, you know what, we're going to have to do that. Let me go ahead and change scenes real quick. I really like that black. That black looks good. That black looks good. Thank you for telling me about that, John Quaid. John Quaid, do you have a Vulture? Have you used one before or no? Wake up, buddy. Don't go to sleep. Okay, where are we headed to? Let's go over there and see the ships in game so you guys can see all the little features for those that are not able to get into the game. I know, and Tom, I highly recommend, if you're able to, buddy, if you can stream sometime today or tomorrow. I know you got a busy schedule, But there's a lot of people that are having issues getting into the game. A lot of new players that don't know where to go. It might be a good idea. I'm not going to be able to stream for long, but if we can get as many streamers out there that can stream the defense con, because there's been a lot of 30Ks happening. A lot of people are not able to get over to the location here. So if we can get as many out as possible, it'd be awesome. You don't own one yet? You're free? Okay. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Oh, man. So we're headed over there right now. Oh, boy. While we're headed over there, give me 1 second. As I was running back to the computer, I saw it, guys. I saw it, and the doors closed. I'm like, no! Oh, man. Whew! Boy. Okay, what do we got over here in chat? Got some people entering the giveaway. Awesome. Very cool. What's going on, Heatstroke? Maybe you should just wait until 4.0. For what, Tom? What are you talking about? Well, I guess we're taking a trip. Going back. We just wanted to go over to the Drake area, but doesn't look like we're doing that right now. We got to take it back to the station, because the station is where, what is it, the Drake ships have their own little area that's separate from the station. Is that right? Isn't that, that's how it's supposed to be? So is there anything else new on the site that I'm not seeing that you guys are seeing besides the skins, the camos? Because I really, really like that black one. I might have to get 2 of those. That way we can give away a couple of those. Give away a couple of the carnival ones. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else new that's came out. Yeah, no, the last couple of days on the game, it's been kind of hit and miss with the stability of the servers. It really has been. Like, if you're actually playing, like, every day, you know, for multiple hours and all that stuff, I tell you what, it's been pretty rough. It's been pretty rough. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing anything else on the website at all. What's going on there, Kyle D North? How you doing, buddy? Did I completely take the wrong one? Yeah, Yeah, that's what's going on. Now I got to take it one more time back down. Man, we're all over the place. What's going on there, Kyle? How you doing this morning? Yeah, Kyle, did you happen to see the new paint that's out, man? For the vultures, that is. For the new vultures. Not the new vultures, for the old ones, whatever. No, you just got home? Yeah, look at this right here. They got the black one, and then they got the pink one. The black and the pink. Black and pink, I like it. Not really a big fan of the pink, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Now we should be able to put all the other windows back where they belong. We're all over the place. What'd you do, Kyle? What'd you do this time? More like it. Kyle says he's buying them now. Hey, I like that. That's pretty slick. You know, just got the bottom armor on, no pants. Okay. What'd you do with the Phoenix? Phoenix in the trash. I don't know what that means. Oh, you melted it? Yeah, whatever. Everybody called it, bro. Everybody knew you were going to do it, so it's not new. It's you and your account, big guy. You do you. It don't bother me at all. I got mine and it ain't going nowhere. Let's get into DEF CON. That's one ship you get and you don't melt right there. Let's see here. Come on, take us over there. I love all the red and black. Looks really, really cool. Get their own little personalized area. You know, everybody picks on Drake all the time, but nobody else gets their own personalized area. Look at this. If you haven't been over to DEF CON, or Defense Con, however you want to say it, you need to come over here. I really think you ought to. The way their display is and everything, just amazing. You got the Corsair here. Look at all that firepower it's got. Just an amazing ship. It's really, really slow, but I mean, it's got turrets everywhere. The wings go up and down. Man. You got a decent-sized hangar in the back. It's not huge. Yeah, I can't wait to see all the ships come to gameplay. Look at this. You can fit a couple of the Furies in the back here. Very cool. I do like it a lot. If you guys are not able to get in, what is the features off of the steel? Off the Cutlass steel? Is that what you're asking? The Cutlass steel is more of a gunship. It's more of a gunship drop ship. I mean, you can look at the differences. Like, you see the black here? Alright. Let's get over here to that bad boy. Look at this on the steel. Okay, so you've got the guns, the turrets on the side, so you got 2 per side. Alright. You got the extra firepower for the captain, the turret, and then let's see here in the back. You've got a rear turret, which is really, really cool. And then you got all of the seats. All of the seats right here. You got the 2 guns on. I mean, it does got a lot of extra firepower. But it takes away from all the ability to store extra boxes and stuff. But it is really cool. I mean, between the two, you know, depending on what, if you wanted to do more of a cargo run, then yeah, the black is great. But if you wanted to do as much firepower as you can, you know, the steel, I mean, it's there. It's there. I like it. If I had to pick between all of them, of course, I'd probably pick the blue or the red, just because of the extra functionalities that it has. You know, I mean, you can heal people and you can interdict people. You can heal people and you can interdict people. That's huge. Firepower all day is fun, but I mean, the blue, look at that blue. It's got that curved windshield. And if you get this thing as upgraded as you possibly can, you can put a lot of firepower on this bad boy. And all of them. All of them. Oh, look at old Lingo Pie. Talking about if you want to learn some new languages, download us now. You can download it right there in the chat. But it's got a decent little storage right here. It's got 2 medical beds, which is decent. It's got some doors on the side, whatever those are called. I can never remember. It's got a couple of beds. It does have the seats. And then it has the turret right there on top. So I do like the red. Did you get a day wrong, Tisra? No, it's DefenseCon. I had to stream. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. If you guys are a streamer and you play Star Citizen, there's a lot of people that are having some issues getting into the game right now. If you can get in, please go ahead and hit that live button and go live so you can show everybody DefenseCon. And for people that are new and, you know, maybe they are indifferent about, man, I don't know if I want to play the game or get the game. Yeah, DefenseCon, it's got a lot of cool ships by Drake. Little 2-person right here. Hover, what is this? The Dragonfly. Very cool little thing. It is fun to fly. Then you got the one and only Vulture. I love the Vulture. Vulture gameplay is just awesome. You got an entrance on the side here. It doesn't have, you know, like a whole bunch of firepower or anything. None of that stuff. Then you got the rear. You can fit, I think it's roughly about 207,000 credits worth of salvage in here. And I'm talking, you got to stack it. You got to stack it all the way to the roof, both sides. You got to stack it on this hallway right here. You got to get in this little corner right here, okay, to where you can still hit the thing for it to turn the boxes out. And then you got to put the boxes right here. And you got to really, like, wiggle in between the boxes, almost glitch yourself out of the ship. And you can get about 207,000 worth of credits in here. I do it pretty much every time. It's pretty neat. I like it. But you do have the ladder that takes you up. You have your own little room, kind of like how a prospector has it. You know, it's got your bed where you can log out, and it's pretty neat. It is, Bacon. It's a good ship to earn credits now. You know, like, for your gameplay now. That's how I look at the Vulture. The Vulture, if you get a Vulture is something that you keep. You don't get rid of the Vulture for the sheer fact of, you know, if you want to get credits now, yeah, you can do, you know, you can do mercenary work. You can go and do bunkers, and you can, you know, go and do buy and sell trade routes, all that stuff. But if you're not wanting to do that stuff, if you want to just do some of the salvaging gameplay loop, you know, where you're away from all the combat, you know, just kind of chill out, you know, no stress. The Vulture is where it's at. Really, really cool. Then you got the Buccaneer. Buccaneer, I tell you what, the Buccaneer is underrated. It's an old ship, but this thing packs a punch. If you want a good ship for fighting and really just breaking it down and, you know, going after NPCs or players, this is a really cool ship to have. I really like the Buccaneer. It's super, super fast. It's got amazing firepower. Amazing firepower. And then you have the Flea or the Tick that some people call it, the Herald, which is a good ship, but yeah, it's different. It's one of the older ships that you don't see around a lot. You don't see a lot of people flying it, and its main purpose is supposed to be for the what's it called? For data mining, running all that stuff. Okay, it's supposed to be one of the fastest ships in the game, but they don't have the data mining yet. So a lot of people don't get it. And for me, is that a reason not to get it? No, I think it's a fun little ship. I mean, is it a great fighter and PvPer and all that? Absolutely not. But is it one solid engine? Yes, it is. What's going on there? Yes, Paglamia. Paglamia is a popular name in the streaming world. Everywhere I go, I see Paglamia. How you doing, buddy? Yes, 07 to you, Buns007. How you doing as well? Yeah, we had to stream today. We had to. Give some people some more time to get some tickets. And remember, guys, we are giving away the Fury, the regular Fury with a custom paint. We've got 8 of those to give away to people. We do have a Lynx to give away as well, and then we're getting some of the brand new Vulture paints to give away. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up to you guys and coming out to you guys over the next few weeks. So make sure you guys, anytime you see us go live, you jump in the channel, and yeah, definitely. There we go. And here is the cutter right there. great little starter ship for people that are kind of new into the game and, you know, don't really know what to get into. This is a good ship right here. It really is. It's got enough storage to, you know, do some basic stuff. You know, it's not like a big time fighter or nothing like that, but it's got a bed where you can log out. It handles great for what it is. It does look like, you know, like a little Winnebago or a little bus, but it's a really good little ship. I do like it. I do like it. I've got one myself. Do I really use it per se? No, but it is a good ship. And then you have one of the big POI ships right now. What I mean by that POI word or lettering is the point of interest, okay? This right here is something really cool that you will find out in the verse by doing some of the missions, okay? This is called the Caterpillar, and in the Caterpillar, you will find these wrecked throughout the whole entire Stanton system, okay? So you'll come up and there'll be NPCs everywhere, and they'll have armor, and there'll be loot boxes and all kind of cool things from the Caterpillar just kind of hanging around. It is a great, yeah, we'll get there. Commercial breaks brought to you. Ouchie, ouchie. We'll wait until those commercial breaks get off before we get on. Bacon. Oh, man. He said, those ships were bullying me. It's funny. We're just waiting on the commercial break to go through. Got those silly things going off like left and right. Where is it? Yes, Drake Day today. Absolutely right. So Hero Rightman brings in a comment that is a big thing that happens in a lot of different video games. Okay, a lot of people that play Star Citizen will try to troll and hit Star Citizen up big for a practice that happens in a lot of different games. Okay, so when the salvaging ships came out, initially, at first, the salvage was everywhere. Okay, it was just everywhere. Ships were not despawning. You could go all over the place, and find salvage literally everywhere. You could make a lot of money. Well, okay, people were complaining that there were stuff everywhere, so they nerfed it down a little bit. People were complaining that it was too easy, so they made it a little harder. Then people complained that it was too hard, so now they give us salvaging missions. So they balance it out back and forth. This is a practice that has happened on all types of video games out there. It doesn't matter what it is. World of Warcraft, Smite, you know, Call of Duty. They will bring a new class, a new weapon, a new character, a new rollout all over the place, and it will be OP, and everybody will go nuts. You'll get the people that'll say that's the meta, that's the one we have to have. Then you get the people that can't beat it and say that one's way overpowered, and then they'll merge it, they'll try to nerf it, they'll try to balance it out. They try to do what they can, and you can never make anybody happy. But what he's talking about is very true. When it first came out, you can make a lot of money off of it, and now they've kind of restructured it a little bit, kind of like how prospecting mining was. It's not a new practice from CIG or from any gaming developer out there to nerf or to rebalance or restructure or recreate something that they came out with. Prospecting was the same exact way. When it first came out with a prospector years ago, it was really, really cheap to get the ship on the pledge store, and then you were making millions and millions and millions and millions of credits. And then everybody, they started the battle. They were in the courtroom. You had the left and the right going at it. And from there, they started nerfing it. But then, they did what they also do in the pledge store, is they doubled the price on the prospector. So these things happen if you guys are new to the game. If you're new to any game in the world, if you just got your first computer and you're 12, good luck. It will happen to you. But yeah, so this is the giant Caterpillar. Have fun finding your way through the Caterpillar. It is a very, very cool ship. The captain's side of flying the ship right here on the left-hand side, it's kind of like the Millennium Falcon. Let me see if I can sit in it real quick and go into the F4 mode and circle the ship. So this right here is a great cargo running ship. Once again, you will find this ship all over the place, okay? You'll find it for people running it. You'll find it like this right here, this red. I don't know if this is actually the Pirate Edition or not, but you can actually get this one for completing the Pirate Swarm in the, what is it called? The Arena Commander before you actually get into the main game or whatever. There's different game modes that you can do. But this ship is actually really neat to do as a POI because of the simple fact that you have to land and it's all destroyed on the ground and there's stuff everywhere. I mean everywhere. You know, there's people everywhere, NPCs that you have to fight. It is just really, really neat. Now, good luck finding your way around the ship. I don't use it that much ever at all. So when it comes to using it, I get absolutely lost. Okay, here's the reason that I'm not a huge fan of this ship in particular. You'll get a lot of people that love it, okay? A lot of people that love it. You can put a lot of cargo in here. Here's somebody walking around here in the habitation area. Really neat. It's got some beds and the little kitchenette or table, whatever you want to call it, kitchenette area. Who knows? But yeah, you got your own little elevator. Now, here's the reason I don't like it versus something like the Hercules series ships, is you got these bulkheads right here. So to put any ground vehicle in here is almost, okay, keyword, almost impossible to put in here. You know, to get in and out of these different areas, you have to wait on the doors to open and close. Is that can that be a safety feature if you're getting raided? Absolutely. Is that something I like to do? You see how slow it is that I have to sit here and wait for each and every door to open. Now, something that I really do like about this ship is this right here. Okay? I love that. You can pull up right to another ship. Like if I was pulling up to that Cutlass Blue right there, that Cutlass Blue could back up to us. I could open up my front doors and we could exchange cargo. I love that. That to me is an awesome, awesome feature. Okay? I do like it a lot. But as far as anything else goes, that is the Caterpillar. It is a cool ship. It does have some cool features. I did just hurt my leg, but that's okay. Drake interplanetary power to the people. Okay, let's see what we got here on display so you guys can see it. Turn off that bright flashlight. Another ship that is a pledge ship only. It is not in the game. What's going on there, Catgirl Jasmine? How are you doing today? This one right here is another pledge ship. You can't get it. You can buy it, and it can sit in your hangar for another 5 years, and you can talk about how cool it is that you have it, but you still can't fly it. Yeah. But it does look really, really neat. It's a gigantic ship. I can't wait for it to come in-game. What's going on there, Timson? How you doing? I'm doing great. Doing absolutely amazing there, Catgirl. Is that the only entrance? Okay, let's go to a different. Let's see if we can find another one. Got the gigantic big TVs. I love that. You know, everybody picks on Drake. Okay, they really, really do. But look at this. They got this big old TV screen right here. They got their own hangar, their own colors. I mean, just amazing. What did you say? You can buy it for the price of a moderately used Taurus. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. What do we got over here? Is this just more elevators? It's like it's one big hangar, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I think the next ship I'm probably going to end up getting is the Pirate Caterpillar. I'm not going to lie. My buddy Kyle that's been talking back and forth in chat here and there, I'm really, really, really good at doing ship-to-ship combat, and he actually helped me do the Pirate Swarm because I am not good at doing combat, but I am more of an industrial person. I like to go mining and now salvaging and doing transport missions and, you know, rescue beacons and stuff like that. But since when 3.18 came out, I said I'm going to definitely get more into the fighting aspect of the game. And yeah, so anyways, Kyle helped me get the ability to get the Pirate Caterpillar. Yes, I do think the red does look really good. You're right. Now, is that all that we have in the area? Was that one area in the back over there and that's it? I'm a little scared to jump down there. Let me see if I can grab that now. Okay, show, unlock. We're going to try to put it right there and see what happens. And lock. Next time that goes off, we'll see what happens. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else that we can really go in this area. Got some cargo, some different things. Yeah, so as far as anything else goes, I want to say this is it. Where's that North guy when you need him to boost you as well? Hey, Bacon, he was in here earlier, man. I don't know where he went. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, man. Oh, Kyle's like, I'm here, I'm here. Bacon says, take me out into the pirate swarm. Yeah, definitely. You can. You can. You can go up to it right now if you haven't done so. And you look at that. You can hit the rent button. Now, remember, if you want to try this vulture out, try it out now. Okay, try it out now. Now is the key. If you're able to get a couple of minutes to get into the game, come over to Area 18, go to where you spawn in your ships, come over to DefenseCon, and get you a vulture, take it out, fly it around. Now remember, it's a rented ship. It's not upgraded. It doesn't have the, fast quantum drive or, any of that other stuff. Better shields or coolers. So, just remember, it is rented. But as far as just how to get the gameplay loop, it's actually really, really cool because you can hit your F1 key or F2, whatever you want to do, go to your contracts, and now what they did, excuse me, I wasn't expecting to stream today, but I completely forgot. What's great is Kyle's been telling me like every day, DefenseCon's coming, and I knew it. I'm like, I gotta stream on DefenseCon at least one time, and I woke up this morning and was, putting stuff in boxes, getting ready for the move, and completely forgot. I'm like, oh no, it is time. I gotta get on right now. But anyways, with salvaging, you get the salvaging contracts area now. And it's really neat. The more you do, the better ships you have. How is DefenseCon different than the other days? Well, DefenseCon is all about Drake. Okay, so Drake and all of the other areas. So if you look at this is Drake, DefenseCon, Drake 2953, coming to you live to show you defenses. But anyway, I'm just messing. So what ends up happening is all of the other companies are together, okay, in Invictus. They are all at the other side of the area, okay? And what I mean by that is Drake has their own specialized area. Okay, so if you've ever been to Area 18, what ends up happening is where you go to use the terminals, the ASOP terminals, to spawn in your ship, the little computer. Okay, right there is where the Drake DefenseCon is on Area 18. Now, Invictus, you actually have to go through and get on the Airbus or air train or whatever you want to call it, transport, and you have to take the ride all the way over there, all right? So, and that's where all of the other ships are. Just saying. I like this because, look, it's all on display. All the ships are out. All of them. Very, very cool. I don't know. I like Drake. I know a lot of people like tease and, the big meme is, oh, no, not Drake. Drake is horrible. But I don't know. There's just something that's... I don't know. What's going on there? Division Error checking in to see how many tickets you have. There you go. Morbid. I don't know why that was blocked, but whatever. Oh, man. Yes, they did. They have it. They have their own area, which is really, really cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Can we actually sit in the chairs? Oh, we can. Oh, daddy. Look at that. I like it a lot. Okay, yeah, so there it is. Is that too bad? Should we have kept it up in the corner? I think that's not bad. My option is just to go to the spaceport. Mr. Haskell, is that your name? Haskell? Hasakai. I'm sorry, I'm not really sure how to say your name. Let's see here, lock that. So did you head over to where the DefenseCon elevator is? Okay, let's head over there. I want everybody to be able to get in if they can. If they can, absolutely. And make sure if you're new to the channel, if it's your first time chatting, if you've never chatted in the channel before, make sure everybody enters the giveaway. Remember, we are giving away multiple Furies, okay? We're giving away multiple Furies here. It has one option, and that's the spaceport. You're on Area 18? Oh, what's up, guy? Yeah, because if you look where I'm at right here, you have spaceport, and then you have Drake DefenseCon. Maybe you just need to relog. So are you in this area right here where you go through and it says Launch Week and Drake DefenseCon, and then there is the terminals and all that stuff to get your ships out? Yes, you are. Huh, yeah, you know, if you want to, I mean, here on screen, there's my name in game, Bronco40. Just add me, join on me. I mean, the server that I'm on currently, as you can tell, is working, so I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that. Yeah, I come over here to the little elevators. Call the elevator. Come inside. Drake. Boom. It's there. Make sure you're not where the normal Invictus is, because remember, it's completely different. And yes, we are there. Try to relog. Hey, absolutely, man. That is what we are here for. Besides answering a million different texts. Hold on. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, let's go ahead here. Take all this silly stuff off, because we're not doing anything. RSI. Give me a Drake shirt. I think I'm going to actually have to get a Drake shirt, too. I'm just saying. I'm going to have to do it. I'll wear it live on stream. I don't care. Oh, boy. Okay, let's see if that actually went into our inventory real quick. Now, here's the problem with wearing different random clothes is not having a flashlight. Not having the flashlight is rough. Especially when you go in and out of these ships. Throw on the hat. There we go. We're all draped out. Yeah. Don't really have the matching pants. Those purple pants are just not really my go-to right now. Maybe they're... Yeah, I guess I should have done some more clothes shopping before we did this. Looks like I got me a little utility belt and everything going on. Yeah, but I'm going to say if I had to pick between all of the Cutlass ships, it's going to be between the Cutlass Black and probably... Man, I love medical gameplay so much. It's just my problem is that front windshield right there. That's really my go-to on that. Like, for me, I love Like, let's take a look at that together on the stream here. I love the red just because of the functionality of being able to heal yourself. I absolutely love that. I love being a medic in game. That has always been my go-to. But here you go. Let's go ahead and get on the seat real quick. I mean, you can see it before I even sit down. You know, you really don't have a lot of, you know, wiggle room per se. You know, it's not a clean look is what I'm on about. You know, I really wish all the Drake ships had more of a, not all the Drake, but all the Cutlass ships had more of a clean look. And I just don't like those pillars right there. Oh, the Connies, yeah, the Connies are worse. The Connies are worse. But the Connies, to me, are all about the ambiance. You know, I mean, it's like the Phoenix, for example. I would never get rid of the Phoenix just because of the simple fact that it only comes out every once in a great while, you know? All right, pause. We got a commercial break going through. Man, the commercials are coming through hard now. Just waiting on those silly little commercials to roll through. Yeah, the commercial going now is the American, some like American fighting kid or something. American Chinese karate. I don't know. I don't want to say it's on Disney Plus. Something like that. American born Chinese on Disney Plus. That's the new one that's coming out. I've been trying, really trying, guys, to watch the new Dungeons and Dragons movie. Yeah. Okay, so since we're back out of commercials, so we were just looking at the red and the windshield. Okay, that windshield, and then you have the blue one. The reason I really like the blue one is it's clean up there. Yeah, I love the color blue versus red. I would really like the ability to use the stasis pods in the ship. That is kind of it's really a waste of space right now. But these stasis pods right here you can't use. But the main reason that I like this ship is look how clean this is up here. I mean, you gotta admit, that is a really, really clean view when you're sitting here in the cockpit and you rise up. I mean, that's it. Look at that. I mean, just look at it all over the place. You know, I mean, that is just amazing. And then on top of that, it has the interdiction that you can do, which is really, really awesome as well. You know, you can use the little QED, and you can stop people from being able to go into warp or quantum or whatever you want to call it. So, they both have great uses. The Cutlasses really do both have great uses. You know, and even the black has a good purpose. Now, the steel is really meant just for fighting. So it's kind of like, I guess you could use it. It's used for fighting and dropship stuff. But, yeah, definitely, I definitely like them a lot. I think I've got all of them but the steel, if I'm not mistaken. I might have the steel. I don't even remember. But, yeah, once again, there you go. There is the wonderful Defense Con. I like it a lot. Really, really cool little place. Let's see here. Mount the pilot seat. Another fun ship to have right here is this, okay? If you guys don't have one of these, they are really fun. If you've got any cargo ship that can carry it, I recommend getting one. You have a blast down on the planet. It's one of those things that another ship that I've just kept. You know, I don't get rid of it. Just because when I do take it out, it always reminds me about how much fun I have on any of the hover bikes, from the hover quad to the Dragonfly. They're just really, really fun vehicles. But yeah, certain ships, like I was saying, with the Phoenix, with the Vulture, anything that's out that is kind of like an early ship that you can get and then you can't buy, I would personally not get rid of those ships just because of the certain fact if you're not getting it back for a while. You're not getting it back for a while. So, yeah. There you go, guys. There is the Defense Con 2953. What's going on there, Mike Decker? How you doing this morning? Yeah, I know, buddy. We had to get on the stream. We had to show everybody. What do they got right there? Now, there you go. That is small. That's what I need. Where is Bear Grizzly at? I need a floating dragonfly on my desk. Bear Grizzly, where are you at? Oh, man. Got all the little brochures and all that stuff. Really cool. Now, where is the famous poker tables that everybody keeps talking about? Yes, it is. It's Drake Day. Everybody's running around looking at all the ships, having some fun. Now, I'm not sure what's going to actually be. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and take a ride over to the other area. Does anybody know? Are the other ships still there? Look at all those missiles on that bad boy. I mean, talk about one tank of a ship. Some things never change. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, so we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and start running back around. We're going to head over to where the Invictus is and see what's happening with the Invictus area real quick. Whoa, we're not going anywhere. There we are. Head on over there. We've already been to the Drake. Got to look at Drake. Got to see some of the Drake ships, all that stuff. Bow, 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 wow, wow, wow. Now remember, guys, if you have entered the giveaway for the Fury is not a game package, okay? The Fury is just a ship. So you need to already have the game to be able to use the ship and the camouflage, okay? Or the paint, whatever you want to call it. You won't necessarily be able to do anything if you don't have the game. So make sure that if you guys are in the giveaway, you do have the game. That way, when we give it to you, we have somewhere to send it. And don't forget, you can, if you're new, if you're thinking about getting the game, if you don't have it yet, if you don't even have an account yet, you can create an account for free, guys. You can create an account for free. So what that'll do for you is when you do decide to go ahead and get the game, your account will already be created. Now, something that we highly recommend is that you use someone's referral code. Okay, and what I mean by that is if you type in !referral, if you go on to my About Me section on the Twitch page, you can, that's right, you can get my referral code there, or you can type in !referral. That way, you can also do it there. That'll give you something in game. It gives me something in game, which is great for the both of us. And from there, guess what? It teaches you how to use the referral code system. So the more you do it, the more we do it, the more stuff we get in game, and it just helps the game and the community as a whole grow. So please make sure, if you're interested in getting the game and or just creating your account, that you use someone's referral code. It can be mine, it can be another friend's, it can be another streamer's. It really, really doesn't matter. Use someone's referral code. Yeah, look at that. So this just says lobby here. So if this is where you are at and you're trying to go somewhere, this part of the Invictus is all done, guys. And I wanted to do this for you guys live on the stream so you can see what was going on. Okay? Event program, it doesn't even talk about it on the event program. It's a completely separate event. Completely separate event, the Defense Con. See that? All of the elevators are closed. All of this is gone. You can't do anything over here besides get the clothes. That's pretty much it. So we'll go ahead and grab something to eat real quick while we're here. Oh, don't do that. Bow, 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 bow. Come on. Oh. Trying to get it right from the stand. Right from the stand. Ooh, it's not wanting to. At all. There we are. Now we got it. Or did we get more than one? I think we did. Well, at least we got a couple of drinks now. They're on us. They're in our back pocket, I guess. Oh, we got that silly little bug going on. Wow, isn't that something? How to fix that bug is by putting something in your hands. I can't believe that. Somebody told me that in chat the other day, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, no, that's not a thing. That ain't gonna work. Sure enough, it does. Sure enough, it does. Yeah, definitely. We gotta get that food going on, baby. Let's go. So, as far as DefenseCon goes, if you guys are looking at renting one of the Drake ships, which one? That's really going to depend on your game style, on what you want to try. For me, I would say rent the Vulture. Just because of the simple fact that right now, yeah, all the other ships are in the game that are on the floor. Okay? I would say rent the Vulture just so you can see the salvaging gameplay loop. That's pretty much my go-to. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, let's go ahead and get on out of here just for a minute. Take care of some things. We definitely wanted to show you guys some of the cool stuff they got going on for DefenseCon. Get our Drake shirt, so we had our Drake shirt. Boom, boom. Who is it? Who is playing games out there? Who is saying hi to us early in the morning? Waldengar. Really? 5 months, my guy. I didn't think it had been that long already. Coming in with a sub, helping out the channel, helping out you guys for sure. Helping out you guys. Waldengar knows. He knows what it's all about. He knows what we do on this channel. He knows it 100%. He said, you know what? I'm going to help out this channel. We are going to succeed together. 100%. Boom, boom, ba ba boom, boom, boom. But how are you doing, Waldengar? Hope you are doing excellent. And if you guys don't know who he is, I need your help with him. I need your help. 100%, I'll tell you right now. I need your help with Waldengar. I need everybody to go to his channel right there. And please, 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 hit that follow button. Go ahead and hit follow. Try to get Waldengar to start streaming again. Absolutely. Tell him to start streaming again. Come on. Oh, man. You know I'm going to pick on you, buddy. You know I got to pick on you 100%. I got to get you going. I got to get you going, my guy. Every time I see you now, I just got to put on the hurt. I got to put it on. I got to say, Waldengar, man, you're just making me cry. Just making me cry. Look at this guy, fully kitted out. Oh, look at that. Look at those evil horns. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Desync, disappeared. You're gonna follow him everywhere he goes. Oh, man. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and change into some, some better gear so we can kind of go do something. Ba, 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 ba. Get out of our Drake gear that we got. Find an undersuit. What undersuit should we wear? The Odyssey. I really, really like this one right here. I love that blue one. I do like my blue. Since I lost all of my stuff. Lost all my stuff. I lost it yesterday. We were all out messing around, and yeah. It happened. The inevitable happened. I was out messing around. Yeah. Here we go. Putting on the blue. I like the blue. You guys all know how much I like the blue. Oh, let's take that blue off. We want to put the aerial arms. I like those. They just look so much better, so much tougher. Yeet! Yeet. Let's see. That one's only 12,000 volume. Damage reduction 20%, and then light. Hold on. Okay, let's see here. What can we get into real quick? Gotta get into some different gear for sure. Gotta get into some different gear. Thanks for the sound, Doctor. The sound DR. I don't know what you're talking about, Waldengar. Alright, let's get back down to see if we got any more of the blue pants. Oh no, we don't have any more of the blue pants. We do have a backpack though. That definitely doesn't go together at all. We don't have any of the blue armor. Oh, that's what we were looking at. We were looking at the volume. The volume, the 20%. That's 40%. That's heavy armor helmet right there. I don't even know where I got that. We'll go with the 30%. I like the 30% because the 30% is more of a medium armor, and it just looks tougher. This looks a lot tougher. I just thought that I had more pants. I guess I don't. Oh, boy. Well, What do you got a question for, Kyle? What's going on, my guy? You tell me, I'll see if I can answer it. Oh, Dr. Psychosis played you a sound, did he? Did I completely miss it? Yeah, I don't know about that, Kyle. I have to check, man. I really don't know. I have to go through and check and see what I got. I might have gave it to somebody. I'm not really sure. You know me, man. I give out so much stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Weapon-wise. Since we went fully kitted out. Man. I'm not liking not having my armor. There it is. Right there. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, yeah, baby. Go ahead and add that back in there. Give me one of these million multi-tools that I have. Hopefully be able to put on the tractor beam. Hopefully it sticks. Ammo. Wonderful C54. Vehicles, subs. Don't have a lot of stuff here. We need to definitely keep this over there just in case. Weapons. Not really going to mess with any of these weapons. All these pistols, all these silly guns that we have. We're going to take a little hike over to, where is it? Oh, that's not even, is that even the same backpack? I don't even know if that's the same backpack. Sorry about that. Typically don't get up during the stream like that, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, Kyle, I thought you already had that paint, man. Because you've had the ship multiple times now, so I thought you already had it. Because I saw you with it before, so I just figured, hey, he doesn't need it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. Let's check. There we go. Take off that backpack. Put on this one. I wish the backpacks had their own. I really do. I wish they had their own. And what I mean by their own is I wish they had their own little filter that you could filter out just backpacks. Ooh, boy, I got in there right before they almost cut off my legs. Come on. There we go. Bow, bow, bow. Miles away. The backpacks have their own filters? Am I completely missing that? I didn't realize that. Well. Did we actually land? Uh-oh. Are we there? We are there. Nice. What's going on there, Dub? How you doing this morning? We're doing great, man. We're just running around. I'm trying to re-kit myself out. Lost all my gear last night. It's kind of unfortunate event. Just subbed with his Twitch Prime. There he goes. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you very much, Dub. You guys all know all that effort goes towards helping you guys out. Every one of you. That goes towards helping out with the giveaways. It goes towards helping out with the people on the stream as far as keeping the stream live and going. Yeah. I definitely appreciate that. If you guys have Prime, Amazon Prime, everybody, you ought to know that you can use it to use once a month towards any of your streamers, okay? Any of your streamers, you can do that. There we are. Go ahead and buy that right there. And we're going to buy another one. Confirm. Oh boy. That backpack had some stuff in it. What do we have in here? Looks like we have a whole bunch of random ammo. C54. Okay. Got some different food, different medical stuff. Go ahead and take all that out. Since lately we haven't been running the C5, we've been actually running the what's it called? The P8 or the P4? I think it's the P4. We've been running. I want to say it's a P4, so we'll go ahead and get rid of all of the C54 ammo, which I do like the C54. Keep all that food on us. Come on. And then go for P4. Inventory error? Really? Won't let me buy any more ammo than what I did? Let me see here. You said you can double-click stuff from your inventory and put it in your gear? Yep, for sure. Yep. Waiting on your mole to get fixed, and then spawn at 3 missing engines. Oh, wow. Wow, Dub. Man. That's unfortunate, buddy. I hate to hear that. Weapons. And then suppressor one more time. Okay. Go to ammo. Since we got so much of it. Just add it all over the place. Boom, boom, boom. I like it. Armor. Ammo weapons. Did it go all the way to the bottom? Yes, it did. Oh. I thought it took a tactical one suppressor. What is going on? Well, whatever. Not really worried about it right now. Oh boy. Okay, we got what we wanted, got what we came down here for, at least.
And his name is John C.
What's going on? How are you doing this morning? Coming in here with some John Cena. Absolutely love it. What's going on, Ultimate Zeus? How you doing, buddy? Another person that I see all over the place. Ultimate Zeus, I tell you, it doesn't matter whose stream I go into, I see him there. If I'm there, Ultimate Zeus is there. I love it. Support everybody. Show everybody some love. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we got everything we need. Even got our weapon, all the good stuff. What's going on with that? Let me see. Trying to pull up some different things on the web here. Definitely having some internet issues this morning, which has been fun. It's always fun. Let's see if we can get that to come up. Yes, it is Ultimate Zeus. Actually, I've already gotten a couple of them, and we're going to be doing some giveaways on those as well. Let me see here. Okay, guys, I've got to run outside just for one moment. So, yeah, you guys guessed it. I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had to run outside real quick, take something outside. To that delivery guy. Oh, yeah. To that wonderful delivery guy. Says, don't miss me. Don't miss me. Where are we? Okay, we got a lot of distractions this morning, guys, and that's A-okay. That's how it is. That is life on the weekends. You guys know it. I know it. It is what it is. Oh, man. Okay, let's go ahead. Can do that one. That one looks good. I like that. Then we'll take that, put that up. I'm trying to move stuff around just a little bit here, just to see some different things. Boom, bada bottom. Get the chat going. I think maybe a 3. Would a 3 work? You know, we might try that one. Ooh, I like that. Now that should work. Man, I tell you what, with the new stuff they got going on with Windows and all the different programs that you can have and use and do, there's a lot of cool stuff, like all the different like split screen things that you can do, like have multiple browsers open on one screen at a time, all kind of crazy stuff. Stuff from the Impound is your guy. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's awesome. He really is. I love the Impound. If you guys haven't used the Impound, I'm going to tell you right now. Where is it? That way? This way? This way? It's somewhere over there. You guys type in exclamation point the Impound, all one word, no spaces. Okay? No spaces at all. And you know another place you can do it is you'll see it scroll up every once in a while. You can look on my About Me page as well, and you will see a little coupon there. You just click that, it'll take you to the Impound, and that'll get you a discount on their site. And I tell you what, I absolutely love using their site. I use it all the time. Okay, they've been doing ship trading, gear trading, paint trading, all of that for, I want to say, over like 10 years now. They've done an amazing job. Amazing job. What's going on there? How do you say your name? Oh, I'm going to try. Saratus. Man, Sartarius. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I definitely appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Make sure you type in exclamation point enter giveaway and join our giveaway we got. Nice to meet you as well. I'm really bad at names. If it's not real easy to pronounce, I ask that you do one thing, and this will help you out in the future, is join our Discord at exclamation point Discord, just like any other streamer has it set up typically. And come in the chat and tell me, hey, Bronco, this is how you say my name. But anyways, yeah, I will throw it out there that in our Discord, the main reason we have everybody join is if they're interested in winning any of the prizes that we have here on the channel, you do have to be in our Discord. Okay, you do have to be in our Discord. It's a lot easier to contact people and say, hey, you won, and we can keep track of it and all that stuff. From the local grocery. Did I just go in a complete circle? Where did I go? Oh, I went into the wrong double doors. Yes. Wrong double doors. So yeah, we already went and seen the Invictus, had some fun with it. We're going to go and try to change our bed back over to, man, good night, Port Olive Tressler. I almost said Port Olisar. You guys heard that come out. In minutes, in a brand new, they walked you through everything. Yeah, awesome, man, awesome. I tell you, I really, really like them, and if you guys are interested in getting more from them, make sure you use my link, because that'll give you a discount, and all those, you know, proceeds go towards helping the channel here as well whenever we do giveaways and things. So yeah, please make sure that you guys are using our link, okay? That way you guys save a couple dollars, and it gets them advertisement, it gets us advertisement, all of the above. Bow, bow, bow. Let's go. Yeah, we got a lot of discounts, a lot of little promo codes that you guys can use for different companies, different websites. You know, we've got Tobii Eye Tracker that, you know, if you guys are interested in getting that, you know, Tobii Eye Tracker is for multiple different games, over 150 games, and it tracks your eye movements. It's kind of like virtual reality without wearing the set. You'll get a discount code for that. We got a discount with the G Fuel, all of our G Fuel. If you don't know what G Fuel is, it is a great product that's out, you know, energy drinks and supplements and stuff. All those go towards helping our Discord community, our gaming community that we have. What do we got? We got our Amazon affiliate links. We've got, if you're a streamer and you're looking for graphic designs and stuff, we've got own.com. All that stuff can be found over on our About Me section. To see what's changed? Yeah, that happens a lot. What ships are on sale today? Well, the Drake ships are. What is it? The War Bond, not the War Bond. The daily, whatever it is, it's the Corsair. The 10-year thing that they're doing. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. It is definitely. So we're going to get our ship, and we're going to actually try to get out of here. Actually, Jay, you can read about any type of gray market sales, and CIG is very open about it. You know, that what they say is it's, I mean, to paraphrase it, and, you know, if you know what that means, basically, they're not responsible for any out-of-sight stuff, okay, off of the website, off of Star Citizen website. So if something goes wrong, it's you. So it's all our responsibility, is what they're saying, as shoppers, as adults, or gamers, or parents, you know, whatever you want to call it. For people out there when we're shopping, to do some research and get some reviews and talk to people like myself, for example. I have gotten many ships off the impound. The impound has helped me out personally, as far as whenever I do giveaways. A lot of times I'll get a ship from the impound for the giveaway. They use the gifting system that Star Citizen has already created. Okay, it's already created it. So what happens is, if I buy something from the pledge store and I hit the gift button, it sends you an email and says Bronco has gifted you a C8R Pisces, for example. Okay, so it's the same thing over on the impound. It's not anything that's really against the rules, because all it is a gifting system that is from Star Citizen. Okay, it's just on the impound, like a lot of the other. There's more than one ship trading website. Okay, there's more than one, so some people pick on it. The impound, if you look at the reviews, talk to people, join our Discord, ! Discord. There's many people that have used it. Now, the thing with the impound is you, once again, need to do your research, because if you're worried about the melt value of ships, if you don't understand how CCU chains work, okay, if you don't understand all that and you're expecting to get a ship from there at a discount and then melt it for full value, that's not how it works. Okay, I'm here to tell you right now, that's not how it works. If you get upset because you don't know how it works, that's not the impound's fault, okay? It's not the impound's fault at all. They're there to sell you a ship, or get you a ship that you can't get in the game. All right, just saying. The Phoenix, for example, you can only buy the Phoenix every once in a great while, like on these big events that will come out. So what'll happen is the impound will have some Phoenixes, and guess what? They might be ready for you to buy right then and there. They might not. You got to look at it this way. When Star Citizen says they are not responsible, it doesn't mean it's not allowed. All it means is it's your problem. It's your problem. And I tell you what, I know a lot of people, a lot of streamers that use them. And I recommend them because I've had great success. I think one time it didn't come for my spoiled wanting needs. Like, it didn't come within the time that I thought it should have been there. And I put a little Discord note to one of the impound people, and they're like, Bronco, we're just overloaded. We see your ticket. And I mean, within no time, it was there in my inventory. And I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, man, I tell you what, a lot of times when I use the impounds and I'll get a ship from them, they'll contact me and say, hey, is this for one of your viewers on your channel? And I'll say yes. And they will give me something extra to give to that person. So, just throwing it out there, it'll be a flare item, you know, a helmet or an armor suit, weapons, whatever. But that's the kind of stuff they do. It's very... Look, there's Waldengar. He's another streamer. I've known Waldengar for over 2 years now. I met him on New World. We've played a lot of different games together. We now support each other back and forth in the streaming world. And I tell you what, he also uses the impound. So, once again, I know some people are like, oh, it's gray market, and I've spent a lot of time and money on my account. So have I. Okay, so have all the other people. Just do your research. What's going on there, Mike? Is that Micro? Mike Raw? Mr. 90, how you doing? We're just talking about some different things on Star Citizen and looking at the Drake stuff. Ultimate Zeus. Yeah, there you go. I've known Ultimate Zeus for about 5.5 minutes. There it is. Just like I've been playing the game for about 5.5 minutes, right? Oh, man. But yeah. So if you guys are ever, want to know more information about the impound, make sure you just join me in Discord. Ask me, join their Discord even. And ask questions over there from different people that have bought, things from them or ship traded, whatever you want to call it. And, you get different people's experiences. There's websites that are like review websites that are out there that, they review companies. There's a lot of review websites that have done reviews on the impound. Well, you have to remember, okay, so the impound site, it is different, okay? Yes, you can't, if you're just interested in getting a ship at a cheaper cost, okay, it could be the way to go. If you're interested in getting a ship that has LTI on it because you don't have an LTI token, okay, that could be the way to go, all right? Now, there's different reasons to buy from the impound versus buying from the website, for example, from the Star Citizen website. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. I love how it's all like the computer screen or TV screen is just all whatever. We're waiting on our ship to come out here. Now, if anybody wants us to go back into the DEF CON, let's go ahead and go back over there while we're waiting on our ship to claim. It's like every time I try to go change my bed over there, Waldengar, the game was 30K in yesterday. I was just done, man. I was done. I had to take a little bit of a break. Whoa. Okay. So there it is. And I keep calling it DEF CON, and that's because I'm not saying Defense Con. Okay, I'm not saying the whole word. I understand. I'm saying it wrong. I know.
Thanks for the follow.
What's going on there? The Calico Jack. How you doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. Thank you for the follow. I definitely appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Do you play Star Citizen? If you do, what is your profession of choice? What do you like to do in the verse? Boom. Okay, that didn't work like I wanted it to. Trying to change stuff around on our stream real quick. You haven't played it in a while? What's going on there, Master Dario? How you doing? Master Dario is another one we play with from time to time. When will the giveaway be announced? We haven't even came up with a giveaway time yet. We haven't. We just started the giveaway not, like, what, 2 days ago? A day ago? Something like that? So I do not know. There we go. Let's just close that one out. That's what we'll do. Just trying to change some stuff around. There it is. Okay, that's better. All right, so once again, DefenseCon, guys, if you guys haven't been over here, you can get over here by Area 18 and by the wonderful ASOP terminals, and it has all the Cutlass ships out. We've already been in those ships this morning. It does have the famous Corsair that has been on the famous wait list forever for the ship. We've got the Vulture, we've got the Drake Herald and the Buccaneer, and the Drake Cutlass. Cutlass? Cutter. It's the Cutter, right? Yeah, it's the Cutter. And the wonderful, wonderful Caterpillar that's right there. Beautiful, beautiful ships. Drake has a meme that goes around that everybody kind of jokes around about. You know, like, Drake breaks, Drake is no good, yada yada. But, look at that. Man. Can you imagine having a fully crewed ship of this magnitude? The guy's just sitting there drinking coffee. Just sitting there drinking coffee, just la-di-da. 3 versions of the Cutlass? No, they've got 4 versions. They've got the Cutlass Blue, which is a police interdiction, a law enforcement ship that has stasis pods in the back for doing bounty hunting whenever that gameplay comes out. Then they have the red medical ship, which I really, really, really like. And then they have the, here you go, the frontline attack dropship, which has multiple guns in it. And then the black, the Cutlass Black. I like the Cutlass Black just because of the fact of doing cargo. If you're not wanting to get a gigantic cargo ship, that's one of the ones I kind of go to. I do like it. The steel is not new. The steel is definitely not new. No, these ships have been out for a minute. Yeah, that one right there is not a new ship. It's out. It's been out. But it's cool, though. I mean, it's different. Newer. Yeah. There you go. Newer. We'll go, I'll go with newer. But, I mean, it's cool because it's got the guns on the side. You know, on each side. It's got the turret in the back. You know, it's got all the drop seats. I mean, it's pretty neat that way. But, man, can you imagine? I mean, look. We've got 100-person servers. Okay? Oh, and it's got the gun on the back. I always forget about this one right here. So, that gun on the back. So, we've got 5 manned guns. So, could you imagine there's 3 here. There's 3 here. That's 6. And then what do we got here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, that's 12. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. 12 in the middle. 6 right here. And then, you know, 5 gunners. That's just in the back, guys. Can you imagine? I mean, you got a 100-man server. There's half. That's not half, but you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of people in one ship. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that? You got the turret gunner. You have the co-pilot, the pilot. I mean, a fully crewed Cutlass. I mean, yeah, could you imagine the kills that you would get if you took this bad boy out? But if somebody could land one of these, could you imagine landing this bad boy over at Ghost Hollow and not being seen? Oh, boy. Yeah, that would be something that I would love to see. I would love to see. What's going on there, Ghost Rider? How you doing, buddy? You're wanting to know where do you get it. If you go to where whenever you spawn in your ships at Area 18 at the ASOP terminals, that long hallway where you would turn right to go over to the ASOP terminals, you just go straight and you'll see that Drake. Okay, and then you take the elevator down and there you go. Yeah, oh, Drake. Drake gets its own area, is the thing. It gets its own area. It does not go with the rest of the Invictus, which some people like, some people don't like. It is what it is. But, yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I'm talking about in a perfect world, my guy. I'm talking about in a perfect world. That's what I'm at. You know, when our grandkids are playing the game, you know, that's the meme, right? When our grandparents are playing the game. Oh, I just said that twice. Yes, there's the desync. You and I were thinking of the same thing. Okay, so once again, when our grandkids are playing the game, and it might be, you know, close to being maybe halfway finished. Yeah, could you imagine? It's almost like Halo style. You know, all these people just get out, or Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you know, all those fighting games, man. Where can you buy the Vulture with in-game money? You can rent it, but I don't think you can buy it in-game yet, can you? I don't think you can. Let's see here. I mean, maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. Ships. Constantly category all the way down to the bottom. Vulture. Yeah, Vulture doesn't even have a spot on the timeline on where you can get it at. So I don't think it's in-game to buy yet. Now, where is it going to be in-game to buy? I have no clue. Yeah, I mean, it happens, you know, and that's why I try to, you know, like the other day when the new tank came out and everybody's drooling over the new tank, like myself, okay? That tank right there, it's new. It's a new concept ship that they got out, and I know they're close to being done with it and all that stuff. Like, I get it, but, you know, here's the thing about it. When it does come out, just like when the Vulture comes out, man, is the price going to stay the same, or are they going to raise that price as far as a pledge goes? That's what I'm talking about. Just the pledge itself. Let's see here. Where, oh where? I even forgot what we were on about. Was it the Vulture? No. Oh, well. Oh, well. Try Lingo Pie. Lingo P. Lingo Pie. I might have to try that app. I'm just saying. You can click on that browser extension every time it comes up to the left of Inbound over there. You know, it's got some different advertisements that'll come up. Sometimes it'll be one thing. Sometimes it'll be another. But I tell you what, man. For me at my age, and maybe it's just me, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with age, I have an issue trying to learn even the basics of a new language. So if that little app can help out, I might have to try it. We might have to do some Bronco Learns New Language chat in the game here. Let's go. Alright, so it should be done. Oh, look at him just walking around. Oh, I like the blue. I love the blue. The blue looks good. From me to you. Ha! Oh, man. Welcome. Come on. Give me my Harbinger back. There it is. Now let's take this bad boy and go over, once again, to Port Tressler. Get away from Area 18. Remember, if you guys are starting to look into getting this game, you haven't gotten it yet, you're on the free fly, whatever it is, make sure, okay, make sure that you all create your account now, okay? Create your account now. And remember, the free fly is over on the 30th, from what I'm told. Okay, it's over on the 30th. So you're going to want to make sure that you make your account now, get into the game, test it out, see if it's something that you like. Ooh, see, now it's not even letting me. You know what? We're gonna jump ship on this server. Looks like a lot more people are starting to wake up. Alien Con coming soon? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't wait until the new races or the new aliens come out, and I know everybody's gonna go 4.0. Yeah, okay, I get it. But I can't wait for that. You know, just like I can't wait for, what is it called? Some wildlife? Anybody can't wait for wildlife? It doesn't have to be what we have on Earth currently. I mean, I say bears and snakes and birds and stuff, but just something to that nature, walking around on the planet and seeing some different stuff. I think that'd be really cool. The Merchant Man. A whole bunch of more ships that we just can't fly in-game yet, but we're gonna be all excited that we have them, though, for sure. For sure. Once they come out, I tell you what, I'll be right there with you guys. I hold off on getting... That's what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. That's what I was looking for. I went on a rabbit hole earlier and completely forgot. I was looking at the silly little tank. That new one that's out. You used to have an account, but when you moved a couple years ago, eventually make a new one... Well, I tell you what, here we go. We're going to try it again. Evisaraterius. Man, if you do make an account, make sure you use someone's referral code. You can make a new account now for free. Evis is fine. Use someone's referral code. It doesn't matter if it's mine or not. You can use anybody's in chat. Of course, I would appreciate it if you use mine, but you could use another streamers, people in your gaming community, people that you know. But I definitely recommend using someone's if you do have to create a new account. That's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, definitely do that. You get something in game, they get something in game, all that good stuff. Of course, we all know that. Let's see here. See if we can find that ground vehicle again since it's out. I want to pull it up on the stream. If they're going to let me. All ships. There we go. I mean, that ought to be the first one up there now. Faces have changed in the streaming world when it comes to Star Citizen. I definitely agree with you on that one. We'll go ahead and throw that up real quick. That advertisement's still going up there on the top corner there. But anyway, yeah, so with the Storm coming out, I've been playing this game for roughly about 5.5 minutes, okay? And if you guys don't get the personality with that, you will shortly. But yeah, so I've been playing it for a while. And with that being said, I look at it this way. I have never, ever bought a concept ship, not one time, until this little tank came out the other day. All right? I don't know why. For some reason, it just got me, and I was like, oh my goodness. I have to get it. I have to. So we went ahead and got one of these bad boys, and I like it a lot. I really do. I think it looks cool. I love the backstory on it. If you look on my desktop, look at that. My desktop was created, yes, it's got my name. If you look real closely, you'll see Bronco on there. And yes, we did change the colors. My buddy Kyle DeNorth, you guys have seen him talk in chat a few times. Really good at Star Citizen. He's great at ship fighting, combat stuff. But he's also good at doing some type of graphic design. Evisceratus. Evisceratus. Is it Evisceratus or Evisceratus? Evisceratus. Or not Eva. or Eva? We're going to go with Eva. Just read it slow again. No, I don't want to keep reading it slow. Come on, man. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The amount of people that used to play Star Citizen, obviously if they still play it, but you know, some people they quit streaming or they stream other stuff or you know, whatever. Maybe they're not streaming exactly when they used to be. But yeah, so the faces have changed. There's a lot of different people that play and a lot of different people that stream the game as well. But this little tank right here, I had to get it, man. I tell you what, I think it looks phenomenal. I love the story behind the whole thing. You know, it's a blitz tank that goes up and takes out artillery. Really, really, really cool. And for me personally, like I said, I've never gotten any of these concept ships until they're actually flyable. Okay, like I have the Vulture. I've given away, I think, I don't know, 5 or 6 Vultures. All right, I look at it this way, and you know what? It's flyable in-game. You might not be able to buy it in-game yet, but it is flyable. So at that point, I'm okay with getting it. It's the same thing when this tank comes out. All right, I know I should have waited, but the problem is when it comes out, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. And I was like, no, I can't do it. I've got to have it now. It is mine. It is mine. Absolutely. Let's see if we can get on a better server than what we were on a few minutes ago. Man. You guys are having fun with this how to pronounce your own name stuff. We're going to switch it back to the best instead of EU. We're starting to get a little bit of lag on the EU side, which is okay. He says, no, it's his name. He'll pronounce it how he wants to. Oh, Poppy. Tell him who's boss. I love it. Tell him who's boss. He said it's his name. Now, what does it even mean? Where is the name from? Eva Ceritus. Eva Sarit. I'd like to hear it said fast. Like, when people ask me what my name is, I'm like, Bronco. Bronco, 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 Bronco. Everywhere I go, even in walking down the street, if you see me, if you call me out, if you see this right here, and you see me, and you say, I know that guy, hey, Bronco, I'm going to be like, what's up? That's just who I am. That's the name that I have answered to in a long time. So, when you're sitting there talking to people, man, that is great. I love it. And they say, what is your name? Do you just say Evis? Or are you actually Eva Saratarius? Eva Saratus. I love it, man. Mess with people like me. Mess with old people like me and Ghost. Yeah, look at that. Perfect timing right there. That little language app is what I need to click on to be able to learn that name right there in Latin. In Latin. I never took or understand anything about Latin, but I think that's cool, man. Awesome. There it is. There's the link. You guys can go and click that link if you're trying to get a new language. That's going to come up and show you guys all the time. I don't know if I'm going to keep it there, though. We might put it back in the other. Roll the R. It's always hard for people. Yeah, I can't do the R. I can't do that either. Do you need to store the ship to sell salvaged weapons? But I don't. Sometimes storing works. Sometimes not storing it works. But where you do need to go is where you can buy and sell ship weapons. Okay, that's it. That's a key to that. All right. So definitely do that. So if it's a specific ship weapon, you need to go to where you can buy it, and then you can sell it. And I tell you, on the smaller ships, the smaller weapons, you'll get some people that, you know, are all about, like, you know, getting the most, and they're like, I'm not going to take those weapons off. Here's my thing. If somebody says that to you, and they're like, oh, it's only 500 credits, a simple question, do you pick up the quest Call to Arms? And when they say, well, yes, of course, why wouldn't I want an extra 500 credits per kill? There's the answer. There is the answer right there, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the weapon might only be 500 or 600 extra credits on the smaller ships. why wouldn't you pick it up? It gives you something else extra to do and enjoy. Now, when you get to the bigger ships and you got like the 4 and 5 size weapons, those you can actually get 2,000 or 3,000 credits for, 4,000 or 5,000 credits depending on what you do. So I look at it that way. Those specifically, that's almost like doing a whole quest, a whole delivery mission, a whole bunker, for example. So yeah, I would pick these weapons up if you can. I mean, why not? Yeah, Bacon, that might not be a bad idea. That might not be a bad idea at all. I think there definitely needs to be a way when you're salvaging to put those weapons inside the 30,009. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to get in on that server. There definitely needs to be a way to store those weapons, so let's try. Let's try getting out of it. We're going to actually try to restart the game altogether. Alright, let's try to restart the game altogether. So you guys will see a couple different screens come up here, which is A-okay. Yes, Evis, I agree with you 100%. I think it's excellent. I really hope to see mining missions in the future, just like we have for salvaging missions. I'm really surprised, honestly, that they would come out with salvaging missions before they came out with mining missions. I don't understand that. And if I'm wrong on that, if there is mining missions out currently, please let me know. But why in the world would we have this profession of mining that has been overworked and overcomplicated? And yes, it is great to have that complication so you learned a profession and a trait or craft, whatever you want to call it, a skill in game, but there's no missions and they already have missions for salvaging. I would love to see mining missions, like go and collect, I don't know, Quantanium at this location, just like how the salvaging missions are. I think that would be really cool. Or go and collect Laranite or do this or that. I want to see more of those types of missions in the game. Salvaging, I hope that that's a, an open to the future of it. I really do. A large box of racks. Yeah. Well, maybe if we ever get our personalized hangars back, wink wink, Star Citizen, we'll have a place to put some of these guns. Salty. Salty. Yeah, I know. I know. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I really can't wait for the exploration. That's what... I hope that that specifically is something that they get going on. You know, where you can... Whew. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're just going to try to do best again. Ba 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 ba. See if we can get in there. Bow, 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 bow. What in the world? Do 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 do. Okay, it looks like we got in pretty quickly. Let's see if we can get over to where we are. What's going on there, Avard? How you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in quite a while. So what do you guys think? Let me put a poll up real quick. What are we up to today? Well, we've been over to the Drake Defense Con, because I've been saying it wrong. I call it DEF CON because it's short for defense, but whatever. Let's see here. Now this poll, I'm going to put a poll up, and of course it's not going to count for the wonderful time frame of, let's see, in the next couple of weeks when I'm moving. But when we get all settled again, I'm going to put a poll up of should we start streaming on the weekends? Should we start streaming on the weekends? You guys, it'll be a, I don't know, a 10-minute poll or whatever the max is. Let me see here. Manage poll. A new poll. Stream on the weekends. Now remember, guys, also currently I do not do restreams. I do not do any pre-recorded content. So when you see me live here on the channel, it is all live, 100%. 100%. There we go. So we said, should we stream on the weekends? See what y'all come up with. Y'all go ahead and vote away. Vote away. But yeah, I've been wondering about that because, you know, I really like to play with viewers, play with friends in Discord. You guys, a lot of times you will see me in a public channel in Discord. Okay? I love to be out in the public where people can come and talk to me, and if they have questions, they can join me in chat. If we need to go into a channel and lock the channel to have a meeting, we can go into a meeting channel. But I like to see people see an active Discord and active streamers and active community managers and things like that. So I will typically always be in Discord. And that's kind of where I'm at with streaming on the weekends. I like to play with people in Discord and go and do random things. That's why a lot of times I don't stream in nighttime, because of the simple fact that I like to kind of just hang out with people and chill, you know, after the kids go to bed and all that stuff. It's just kind of nice. But I know for a fact that there's a lot of people out there that they don't get to see us in the morning time when we stream like right now. So some people are like, man, I don't mind the morning show, but I would love to see you at nighttime, or I'd love to see you on the weekends. So that's what we're doing, an easy poll. Should we stream on the weekends, yes or no? I know it's going to be a yes, probably. I don't know, maybe it's going to be a no. Just keep it like it is, Bronco. Yeah, easy poll. Everybody's like, yes. What are you doing, my guy? What are you doing? All right. It looks like it's going to be yes for now on. Now, I will tell you in the next couple of weeks, remember, guys, I am going to be moving. All right, so if you guys jump in Discord, if you don't see me around, Ghost is always a good person to ask, you know, hey, have you heard from Bronco? You can message me on Discord. You can message me on Discord. I will have Discord on my phone. I'll have it on my laptop as well because we'll be traveling. But as far as anything else goes, I won't be streaming and I won't be playing games. So if you guys want to have any updates, make sure you join the Discord and hang out with us and say, hey, what's going on with them? How much more time? Or send me a message, you know. We'll get back to you. The answer to the poll is, why is that even a question? Well, you know, here's the thing. Here's how I look at this. There's so many people streaming out there. You know what I mean? Like, I love doing a morning show. I love getting up, drinking coffee, and hanging out. And, you know, when I used to live in the U.S. and in New York, and it was so nice. There you go. There's the music. I would just drink my coffee, and we would hang out on the porch and talk to the neighbors as they walk by. You know, it was just beautiful. Well, I love that about morning shows and podcasts as well. You know, when you're on your way to work, and you know, it's all that type of stuff. You know, you can sit there and listen to the morning show and laugh, or listen to music and things. That's where I'm at with it. So that's why I decided to stream in the morning time. You know, we got a lot of people that stream at nighttime. All right, and that's okay. You know, I don't want to take anybody's fire at all. We try to all work together here on the channel. So we did go to a different server real quick. Did go to a different server. We're going to try to get our ship out. At the other server we were on, we couldn't get the ship to come out. So who is excited for the new Transformers movie? Anybody excited for the new Transformers movie? Hey, let me get out of here. Whoopsie. Almost. June 9th. Transformers. Anybody excited for that? Any subs in here that are listening? Any non-subs that don't have commercials?
You got baited.
Oh boy!
You got baited. You got baited. Baited.
Baited. I love that, man. I absolutely love that. Isn't that great? Would rather be the gunner and the storm tank. Well, it's a solo person tank, so you'd have to be the gunner and the pilot and yeah, everything. Yeah. I don't know. Here's the thing. If you guys know anything about Transformers, okay, back in the 90s, they came out with a, man, how do you even say it? A CGI or, not cartoon. It wasn't a cartoon. It was like computer-generated whatever, Beast Wars. Okay, where Optimus, he really was a gorilla. And, you know, the yellow Transformer, Cheetor, and the Waspinator. Does anybody remember that? I mean, I used to watch that all the time, and I absolutely loved it. But now, like, they're bringing in, like, this time frame and like, I'm so lost. Yeah, the T-Rex Megatron. Yes, yes. There you go. I loved it. I loved it then, and I thought that's where they were going a couple of Transformers ago when they went into the mountain and they brought out the ancient ones, you know, the big old Triceratops and, you know, the T-Rex. I was like, are they bringing Beast Wars? Like, are we doing this? And then out of nowhere, like, they were, like, dumb and they were just rawr and they didn't really, like, talk. And now we have this new Transformers that's coming out, and it's like Optimus meet Optimus, and this is rawr. 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 I don't know. Animated means something different now. Oh. Am I not allowed to say certain words now, Bacon? All the terminals are gone. Someone come to Area 18 and take me out of here. All I needed to go is Port Tressler. It doesn't even matter. I need to get out of here. Man. I'll give a million credits to somebody to take me to Port Tressler right now. Here we go. I don't even care. Here, let me see. How do we make the little ticket thing? Contract manager. I can't, for none of this silly little terminals work. We're going to put a beacon out. We're going to mess with people. You want a million credits? Here we go. Escort, what is it? Personal transport, destination, all the way down yonder, Port Tressler. Where is it? I don't even care. I just want off of this planet. Every single time I turn around, I've changed the silly, what's it called? I changed my bed location to Port Tressler, but for some reason, every time I wake up now, I come back to Area 18. So maybe I didn't hit the button. Maybe I didn't save it right. I don't know, but man, get me out of here. Don't get me wrong, I love coming here and showing everybody this stuff, but let me fly here and leave. Like, I don't want to respawn here every single time. Area 18, there it is, Port Tressler. Any rep, any value. Okay, we're going to do it. How do we do this? 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, right? That's 1 million credits to Port Tressler. Personal transport. Broadcast beacon. Let's see, will it work? Reasons for the ships. That is actually really funny, right? Like, are they gonna do it? Oh man. Pick me up. Pick me up. Take me to Port Tressler. 1 million credits. Anybody got a ship? I'm ready to go right now. Oh man. Well, I guess we'll just sit here. Yeah, I tell you, last night I was trying to get a ride to Port Tressler. I actually ran out of fuel. I ran it, guys. I mean, what a noob. I couldn't believe it. I ran out of fuel, and I stopped at, you know, what I thought was where I could refuel, and there was no refueling happening. at all. I mean, yeah, someone to definitely pick it up for sure. But the problem is, like, man, every server that I go to, the computers are either not working or, yeah. I mean, I could try to change computers again, try to change the, whatever it's called. Clickety, 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 nothing. Nothing's working. See, this guy's got the computer working. Let me see what you got. Oh, maybe this one will work. Oh, are we going to get a ship? Are we going to get a ship? Come on. Just let me get the ship and let me get out of here. Look at this. See, earlier I claimed this ship. Now we're going to have to... What ship can I at least get out of here with? And that will make it there. Will Nomad make it all the way there? I think it will. I think a Nomad will make it from there to here. Come on, let me get the ship. Let me get out of the Lagville. Everybody's here. Everybody's looking at them. Everybody's renting them. Everybody's trying to get them out. And that's okay. If you're new to the game, don't let me discourage you. Okay, please go and rent every ship you can. Rent them all. Test them out. See if you like them. You only got today and tomorrow. Don't let me discourage you. But I just wanted to be here to show you guys on stream what the Drake was all about. But yeah, now I want to get out. I can't get anywhere. I can't get anywhere. Can't even get off the computer. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to go to the Australian servers, because the Australian servers is kind of like our gym. Okay, it's kind of like our go-to. When we're having issues, go to the AU server. That is kind of my go-to. I know it's weird, don't ask me. But for whatever reason, it does work. Okay, I don't know. Ba-dum-boom. Let me put my foot in my mouth this time. Watch it not work. Yeah, like I said, all I want to do is just get off of Area 18 right now. That's it. But I'm going to try to go to the Australian servers and see what happens. Maybe, just maybe, this will be the one for me to go to. We'll see what goes down. Bottom, bottom. Yeah. Now, how many times have we loaded in and out of the game today? That's another good one. Can't even get in. Can't even exit the game. Storing my vulture destroyed it. Wanted to try the new Ursa. Ursa. Man, yes. I tell you what, that is a fun little ship. That's another one. If you guys don't have it, I recommend it. I really do. The ground vehicle play is awesome. If you go to somewhere like Microtech where there's trees and mountains and rivers, all kind of stuff, I recommend doing it because there's just so much. There's so much. Can't even do Alt F4. Man, we are locked up good this time, guys. We are locked up real good. I'm doing Control Alt Delete, Alt F4. Oh man, all the button combos that I know. Nothing. Uh-oh. Anyways, so more about this channel for all of you guys that are new. Okay, for all you guys that are new to our channel, make sure you join our Discord. Make sure you hang out with us. And remember, our Discord is just a place to come to and meet new people. Join the community if you want to. We would love for you to become a member of Godfire. But I will tell you one thing. We do play with a lot of different people. Okay, we play with people from all over the world. All different time zones. All walks of life. All different languages. Okay, so I tell you what. It's a great place to come and just hang out. And you will catch me in other people's streams. Okay, there'll be times that another person will go live, like Authentic Young, or Blasphemous, or Hydroza. All these other people, Tom Beckhauser, Walden Gar, a lot of different streamers out there. I'll be in their channels, okay? I'll be hanging out with them, all right? Make sure you guys realize why, though. Okay, it's just like when I invite you to our Discord and you say, well, I've already got a Discord. You know, I've already got a gaming community. Well, so do I. So do I. Okay, but I tell you one thing. Here's what I love to do. I love to help people out. I love to help people out. All right. I mean, we're at the end of May. It's almost June. It's almost June out there, guys. This year is almost halfway done. And I tell you what, sometimes people are able to help people out. Sometimes they're not. And the more we go into the future of things and the more things happen, you know, sometimes people lose their jobs or unfortunate things happen. Sometimes the world economy is just crazy. If I can continue to help you guys out, that's what I'm going to do here on this channel. Okay, I want to keep streamers streaming. I want streamers to come back to streaming, Walden Gar. I saw you typing it. Yeah, buddy. So that's what I would love to see. Okay, I would love to see streamers continue to keep streaming. The big thing with streamers, guys, is this right here. Most streamers stop streaming within 3 to 4 months of streaming. Okay, it just happens. They either didn't get to where they thought they were going to get. They don't have the equipment. They don't have the knowledge. Something happened in their lives to where they can't stream anymore. I don't want that. I want to help people out. I really do. I want to continue to have people streaming all over the place. All right, and the main reason for that is the more advertisement, for example, Star Citizen gets, or any game out there, or any company out there, the more advertisement they get, the more they're going to keep continuing their projects and their games and in their products and all of that stuff. You're getting a login error? Yeah, as you can see, the black screen around me right now, I'm locked up. I can't even exit the game right now. Can't even exit the game. So, let me see here. Yeah, can't even exit the game. Can't even Alt-Tab. Let's try that one. Doo-doo-doo. We'll try to do that. But yeah, so for right now, what I'm getting on about, guys, is I want to continue to help people out. I want to continue to help educate people. And I personally, for me, I want to continue to learn. Okay, I want to continue to learn about streaming. I want to continue to meet different people and all of the above. Okay, so I look at it this way. If I can continue to help a streamer keep streaming, whenever they stream, I get content from them. Okay? Whenever I watch someone stream, I get content from them. And what do I mean? I get free stuff from watching them from Twitch. Okay, that's an awesome thing. You know, sometimes you get gear or helmets or all the above. Okay, and that's where I'm at with it. As a streamer, I don't get the luxury of just getting something just because I stream their game. All right, that's where I'm at with it. So I want to continue to help people keep streaming. And it's the same thing in gaming. If I can help teach someone how to game or give them a safe place to game, and or maybe they don't have a game. Maybe their computer, their Xbox, their PlayStation, their Nintendo, whatever, is not working properly. Maybe they can't get their stream to work with their game. That's where I'm at. If I can continue to help people do that, I'm going to continue to help gamers keep gaming. That's one of the reasons we do so many giveaways here on this channel. We buy ships from the impound, we get stuff from Star Citizen, we'll get games from Steam or Blizzard or, I don't know, Epic or Origin or any of the launchers out there, Rockstar, and we want gamers to keep gaming. We all have this one thing in common, this like-minded, you know, fellowship of gaming specifically, right? We escape reality and we join on the web to escape reality and just really disconnect with each other. And that's what I like. And when gamers stop gaming, sometimes we lose contact with those friends. And it's like, wow, whatever happened to so-and-so? Or it's the same thing when a streamer stops streaming, like Walden Gar. I'm just joking, buddy. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'm all about here on the channel, is helping people out as a whole. Man, I'm still locked up. Still cannot do anything in Star Citizen. What is going on? Does anybody got any idea out there? Any ideas? Do they have a partial outage? Does anybody know? That is rough. And where were we at? I did see somebody come in here. Hit console. Yeah, no, I literally cannot hit anything. Yeah. No, there's no buttons will it let me hit at all. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't. So for me, personally, like I've hit Control Alt Delete, I've hit Exit, I've hit Alt F4, I've hit all the buttons. You're stuck in a queue trying to get in? On Defense Con? Oh, boy. Downgraded performance? Oh, man. Yeah, I bet a lot of people are trying to get on and off. That's probably what's going on, right? Let me see here. I'm trying to exit like every program I possibly have open to maybe give me that much more love to get my computer to stop acting up. I'm not getting rid of you guys, though. We're trying to stay here live. This is some of the things that you guys, as new players of Star Citizen, are going to have to deal with sometimes. Now, a lot of people, they will only restream good content. They will only put content out there that they have pre-recorded and just shows the good side. I don't do that. I'm not going to do that at all. Just like when I talk about companies like the Impound, for example, I'm going to tell you every aspect of them. Now, have I had, all good times with them so far? Yeah, I have. They are responsive. They, have products that I want. Sometimes they'll sell out. Now, there you go. You can go there and they might not have it. Well, that doesn't mean it's going to happen that way all the time. Is their Discord very, very helpful? Absolutely. Are prices competitive? Absolutely. It's just like the Tobii eye tracker, for example, that I've got up there on my screen. It's a great product. Now, is the price point where you might want it to be? I don't know. That's up to you. Is it something cool to add to your battle station, to your defense con station? Yeah, I think it's a really good product to have. And if you hit that link up there, if you type it out, you guys can do something. When you go to checkout, you can type in Bronco and get a discount on the products that they have there on the site. And all this stuff goes towards helping the channel out, guys. Man, yeah, I definitely can't get out. And the only way I'm going to be able to get out is stop the stream, it looks like, and just restart my whole entire streaming station, which is horrible. I definitely don't want to have to do that. Yeah, I can't even get to that at all. Close window. Trying to get it to close. Very, very unfortunate. See, can we even do WebJock? No, we can't. We can't do nothing right now. See, now it's saying that it's closed, but it's still there. Because it's looking for game to capture, but it's not. Services are down? What did Logan have? What did I mean? Yeah, Starshump, I tell you what, buddy, it is what it is. It is what it is. I partner with the Impound. I've been using them for quite some time, and that's just one of those things, man. If you look on the Star Citizen website, it even talks about gray market sales, okay? And it has said it for a long time. It has been in conversation with Star Citizen and their website for a very long time. And you know what they say? Very, very, very simple. They are not responsible for what happens outside of the Star Citizen website. Okay, it is the gifting system. I know a lot of people are like, oh man, the gray market sales. All it is the gifting system, okay? And what happens is, Star Citizen put it on their website, they are not responsible for what happens off the site. So if you go to a third-party website or company, it doesn't just have to be the Impound. It can be anywhere. It can be eBay or Amazon. And you don't get those products. That is not Star Citizen's fault. Okay, that's where they go with that. So as far as advertising for the Impound, I will do that because of the fact that, yes, I am partnered with them. Of course, we go right into commercials as that little clip happens. John Quaid, I actually just need to get into the game at this point. Like, I can't even get the game to back off. Like, it's still stuck on my screen there. Like, this is the screen that I see right now. That's it. So I can't even... I mean, we'll just put it on that screen. Yep, nothing at all. So we're probably going to have to do that, guys, which is Unfortunate. We're probably going to have to restart our stream altogether. And it happens sometimes. Sometimes when you play Star Citizen, like I was saying earlier, it just kind of... I kind of get you. Yeah, so John Quaid, here's the thing, buddy. I literally am not able to even exit off of this screen. So when on the screen right now, you'll see different things coming up and moving. I'm able to use my Stream Deck to go between different scenes, which is what you'll see. Okay, but as far as what's actually going on, try to verify files, I can't. I literally, when the screen that I'm looking at on this specific monitor, my main screen, I can't do anything with it at all. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't even think that'll take me out of there. So what we're going to do, guys, and this is a great test for Star Citizen to see, once again, live content, is that it is completely locked up on my screen. Now, some people, they can just restart their computer and things like that. It's great because they can do that. But when I'm in the middle of a stream, so what we're going to do is we are going to close up the stream. But once again, Star Jump, I appreciate the concern on that. But like I said, I do partner with the Impound. And we're A-okay with that. We really are, buddy. You know, when Star Citizen puts it out in their notes that they're not responsible, it's a gray market. And you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Star Citizen's still making their money. The ships have to get bought from somewhere. Okay, initially. So, yeah, it'll be fine. Am I coming back? I'm going to come back into stream for sure. I'm going to come right back into stream. But I'm going to have to go ahead and, yeah, a lot of people love the Impound, man. A lot of people do. And the Impound is in contact with Star Citizen, so I don't mess around with that. You know, some people get real nervous about gray market sales and stuff. And here's the thing. Here's the thing with gray market sales, guys, is Star Citizen put it on their website. We are not responsible. So what happens? People get nervous because of the fact that, well, if I buy it from Amazon or Star Citizen, well, if I buy it from Amazon or eBay or the Impound or any of the other places and I don't get my product, I want my money back. Like, I got to put in a report. Well, you can go ahead and put in a report in Star Citizen. They're just going to be like, ha ha ha, we told you. It's not our problem. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and restart our whole system here, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes. I am absolutely terribly sorry that this has happened. It happens sometimes. It doesn't happen a lot here, but it does happen every once in a while. So we will be back. Make sure you all come back here as soon as you see me go live. We're going to try to get back into the game. That way you're still getting your tickets. Make sure you all type in ! Enter giveaway. Remember, we are giving away a Fury with LTI and a paint of your choosing. Okay, so make sure you all stick around every time we go live. I'll be right back here, guys.